Hey friends, Dave again. This one's tough. I'm going to talk to you about guilt. Guilt, grief, maybe even depression. Top tip number 13, it's not your fault. When I first transitioned, for a couple of weeks, I was, really excited to be doing something new and positive. But then after a little while, I started to notice that I was having a really hard time reconciling what it was that I had contributed to, for most of my life. Like I said before, I started out as a health vegan, but eventually I plucked up the courage to watch Earthlings, and it hit me hard. I felt guilty. I thought I was a good guy, How could I have done something like that? Why didn't I care before? I didn't understand. And that had never happened to me before. I struggled. And for a while, I had a really hard time sleeping. I felt down all the time. And then I spoke to a friend of mine who had gone vegan a few years before me, and he said something that really stuck with me. He said this. He said, Dave, you were brainwashed. Your whole life, you've been told things like, I'm loving it, it's finger licking good. Adverts work. That's why they're so expensive. And that's when I realized I needed a support network of other people who have been through the same experience. We've all got that guilt. And I think my being an activist now is sort of my way of trying to repay for that somehow. The thing is, when you start to open your eyes and your heart to what animals go through, you open your eyes and your heart to a lot of pain too. And you can't save them. It's against the law. So, we do what we can do and we try and help others open their eyes. And most importantly, we talk to each other. So if you're struggling, reach out. I promise you've got friends in our community. We take care of each other. Sometimes just knowing that you're not on your own is enough to really help. And you're not alone. Not by a long shot. That's it for today. Be well, friends.